Hello, welcome back to our channel. This is Lucy and we'll be continuing our PTE classes. So last class I completed my reading zone. So now today I'll be continuing with my listening section. Listening in the മൊത്തത്തോടെ സമയം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തരാൻ പോണത് 43 to 45 minutes ആണ്, and it would have 8 different type of questions. All 8 എല്ലാവർക്കും കിട്ടും, പക്ഷേ as I said, no two system have the same questions. So എല്ലാവർക്കും എല്ലാം കിട്ടും, but it depends on your luck, like how much a person would get. So there are different types of questions I would be covering today in my class. So let's start with that. And the site that I'm going to continue with is Language Academy. And now, yes, we're going to go for the listening zone. Yes, so these were the 8 sections that I was talking about. Summarize the spoken text, MCQ single answer, MCQ multiple answer, listening, fill in the blanks, highlight the correct summary, select the missing word, highlight incorrect word, and write from dictation. So I'll tell you the rules of how we go about. So I'll begin with summarize the spoken text. And I'm going to open the first question. Remember, we've discussed the summary section, this summary, but that we dealt in the writing section. So I'll tell you the differences, how it is. Here, your timer, as you see, right hand side time and an audio is being played. Yes, one thing before we go into that, I would like to talk about is it's just that, listening, there's no way that you can pause or re-record it or restart it again. So it's just the recordings would only be played once. So you'll have to be really attentive. And then what you have to do is either you can get your pen and a paper ready and note down the main points as and when the listening goes on, or you can directly type. You have a space given here. You can directly do that. This is completely your choice. So whenever the audio plays, your time starts, and that, as you can see, it is going in the decreasing order. So ഇവിടെ the rules ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഇച്ചിരി വ്യത്യാസമുണ്ട് writing-നോട്, which I'll tell you now. Which is writing maximum word limit was 75 words, but 50 to 70 word limit aanulladu. Then you have the word count coming here. Second thing is that writing the summary, you could only write one sentence, but here you have the freedom to write as many sentences you want. Yes, it does not have a constraint of one full stop. Etra full stop vedengilum use cheyyam, but please make sure you are within the limit of that word count, 50 to 70. Or question 10 markinte aanu. The audio would only be played once. There is no way you can stop or start again. You miss it, it's gone, it's over. So for example, since I'm not listening to the audio now, so I'll just write something and then I'll tell you how the scores are divided. Just for that sake, we'll go for it. Then see, here you get the word count, and now if I'm going to submit it, here. So this is what I was talking about. You 10 marks la question, 2 for content, 2 for form, 2 for grammar, vocabulary 2, and spelling 2. Form is what I told about, 50 to 70 words. 50 odu koranjalum 70 odu koodiyalum, it's directly 0. Content, please do not manipulate with the keywords. Artham vannittu kariyilla, you should have the same exact meaning and the word, because you are talking to a system. The AI cannot interfere for your difference or the similarity in the meaning. They will only look for the keywords. So make sure that you do not manipulate with the keywords. Grammar and vocabulary, if you have the keywords, the vocabs should be in place. And then spelling, of course, only one type of a spelling mistake is allowed, otherwise adanodu koodi kazhinja marks would start deducting. So this is how your summarize the spoken text looks like. So now I'll be covering the next section, which would be in the listening one. I'll go down, just bear with me. Okay. Okay, we'll go for this one. Listening, fill in the blanks. Here, the good thing about this is, doesn't have a negative marking. So please go ahead and attempt it. ഇവിടെ ഒരു ഓഡിയോ കേൾക്കും, ഓഡിയോ കേൾക്കുന്നത് തന്നെയായിരിക്കും അവർ എഴുതിയിരിക്കുന്നത് തന്നെയാണ്. You're going to listen, but just that you'll have some blanks in between. You'll have to hear and click the word. Every correct word with the correct spelling will fetch you 1 mark. There is no negative marking. So please go ahead and attempt everything. And yes, I have muted the video so that it doesn't interfere with the video that I'm taking. So then you'll have to listen, but make sure your spelling is correct. Spelling tettipoyal, you will not be getting marks although you sound or spell similar words. So this is how your incorrect words are being filled in. And then I'll cover up one more module for you. Select the missing word. Highlight the incorrect word. This is the most easiest one, but please make sure that it has negative marking. Yeah, so as I was telling, this thing highlight the incorrect word. This has negative marking, so please be very careful when you attempt it. The only tip and trick to ace this type of a question is you have to listen as much as you can to different accents, because you have to get familiarized with the accents. Every correct word that you identify and highlight would fetch you 1 mark. If you do not highlight the wrong word which you were supposed to do, you would get a 0. But if you do highlight a wrong word which was not intended to be, then you get a negative marking. So please remember, this question has a negative marking. So you'll have to be very, very careful about that. All you have to do is just listen to the audio carefully, attentively, and go and read this passage. It has to be done simultaneously. And whenever you hear something which is not written, just highlight it. That's how you highlight the incorrect words. And by chance, not to worry that if you have highlighted it by mistake, just highlight again and it would get de-highlighted. So there's nothing to worry. You can just simply relax. This is the most easiest type of the question where you can actually score well. So we've completed the listening. Today I covered in this section, I completed, summarized the spoken text. And then I did listening, fill in the blanks. And then I was talking about the highlight the incorrect words. So one more thing that I would like to, do this is like write from dictation. This question. How this is done would be, you will hear a sentence. And as soon as the sentence is being said completely, there's no time that you have to write down or something like that. Appan thanne adu type cheyendadana. You have to type as what you heard. So each word, ee question mark nu parna, each word would contain 1 mark. Just little things you have to take care is, first letter eppum capital avanam, avasanam oru full stop avanam, unnecessary spaces vaadilla, and you'll have to identify according to the punctuation, parana reediyil, if whenever there is a punctuation, a comma, the way it is said and spoken. So that's how you will, the instruction is carefully said here. You will hear a sentence and type the sentence in the box exactly as you hear it, and write as much a sentence as you can. And they are clearly mentioned, and I'm repeating again, you will hear the statement only and only once. And mark nu parna, as I said, each word would carry 1 mark. So please, sometimes students or candidates try to act too smart and try to add on words. Nothing would help. If that word, like especially the articles and all, don't try to add and try to complete the sentence. Okay, so this is how this is also done. So we've because each question I'll have to listen to the audio and then do it would take a lot of time. So it's just that I'm skimming all those things, and I'm just telling you the basic rules of how it is done. So listening le njangal innu cover cheythathu summarize spoken text, then listening the fill in the blanks, select the missing word, and then highlight the incorrect word, and then write from dictation. So now we are all left with this MCQ single answer, MCQ multiple answer, and highlight the correct summary. So which I would be covering in my upcoming videos. So till then, please keep practicing, and if you have any doubts or any confusions, you know where to just click on us. So till then, till I see you next, thank you.